This is my match footage for the 2021 Maryland State IDPA Championships. This is stage 12, quote unquote. It's the warm-up drill. Everybody shoots. This is their first stage in every bay. 6 to the body, 3 to the head.
Finish, I'm going to show clear, slide forward, pull the trigger, holster.
On this stage, everything gets 2. You start with a big box in your hand. First 2 targets are strong hand only, and I'm starting to shoot my Glock again, and so I'm still getting sort of reused to the trigger. That red plate there activates a drop turner, but because it's hidden, I chose to take care of the rest of the targets on this stage, reload with a full magazine, and then get it.
All right, finish, unload, show clear. Clear, slide forward, pull the trigger, and holster.
This was my dumpster fire stage. There's 3 targets you engage with 3 rounds, weak hand, and then 3 targets you engage strong hand. And again, because I'm still sort of relearning my Glock 19 here, I had a lot of bad trigger presses, bad grip. This was just a dumpster fire of a stage.
Finish, unload, show clear, if clear, slide, trigger, and stand up and holster.
This is a pretty straightforward stage until the very end. Everything gets 2, lots of positions of cover. I am shooting CCP division, compact carry pistol, which means my magazines are all loaded to 8 as opposed to the standard 10. So sometimes you have to play round dumping games in order to have an empty gun to reload at an advantageous position. So here I made sure I was empty before engaging the 2 steel and that drop turner so that I didn't run empty while I was trying to engage that mover. This stage was the bane of everybody in the morning. All of the paper gets 3, and then there's 3 steel targets in front of a non-threat, and the last steel target activates 2 swingers, and my squad and the 2 squads before me were having a horrible time dealing with that 3rd popper and the activator for those 2 swingers. All the paper gets 3, pretty straightforward stage otherwise. Hopefully the guys who shoot this on match day have a better day than we did. This was a pretty fun and challenging stage. All paper gets 2. There's a couple of different ways you can shoot it. There's 2 movers that are activated by that switch. How you shot it depended on whether you liked running a lot or running forwards and backwards. I'm going to come up here and engage the first mover that's repeating out and back. And then the target on the right hand is the jiggly target. Everybody hates it because it just bounces around all over the place. And I thought it had stopped moving, so I took a couple of really tight headshots there, and then it starts moving again. This is a pretty good stage as well. Everything gets 2 except for the last moving target. I came over here to the far left, and that target behind the no shoot is actually one of the 2 movers on the stage, but you had enough gap if you were careful to get the mover, but not the no shoot. Now, the swinger required 6 shots. And it starts to slow down. I did manage to get all 6 shots, although my last shot was through the barrel, but it left a round hole, so it counted. This was my favorite stage of the match because I love vehicle stages. You start downloaded to 6 rounds, everything gets 2, then you're going to exit the vehicle, and you can go left or right. I chose to go right. That steel popper will activate a swinger. It's the slowest swinger in the match, and I managed to miss one of the shots. I can't believe I did that. When I get over to the left side, there's an out and back that is very fast, and I managed to nail it 3 times. So the fast targets I did great on, the slow targets I did crappy on. Go figure.
Clear, slide, trigger, and holster.
This was an interesting stage. Everything gets 3, but it's 2 to the body, 1 to the head. And all your reloads are on the table, and you will have to move away from the table. So you need to decide what ammo you're taking with you if you need to reload. And again, because my mags hold 8 and not 10, thinking about when I have to reload is very important. The wood stages at this club are always fun. We're on a wobbly platform, sitting in an office chair with wheels, so lots of motion. Everything gets 2, and I wind up shooting this stage clean. It's the only other stage I shoot clean the whole match, which is weird because I normally don't do very well on a wobbly platform, so I guess I'm getting better at it. This was the most physically challenging stage of the match. Your gun and all your mags start on the barrel. Gun starts empty. Everything gets 3. There's a really fast up and over behind the barrels there. So again, with only 8 rounds to work with in each magazine, target order is an important factor. Then you come over to the left side of the stage, you go prone, and I chose to go prone on my left side as opposed to straight on, because for me that's a more awkward and difficult shot, shooting off my elbows. And I did better than I expected on this.
If finished, unknown show clear. If clear, slide forward, pull the trigger, stand up, holster.
This is what we call a standard stage, so pretty straightforward drill. It's 2 shots to each target, weak hand only, and then we move up range. 2 shots to each target, strong hand only, move up range. 2 shots to each target, freestyle. This is a limited stage, so only 2 shots per target from each position. This is my reshoot of the stage Saturday morning. There was some crowd spectator distractions from me on Friday, and the match director decided to give me a reshoot.
Oh well. I see clear, slide forward, pull trigger.
This was a tier 4 match, so finishing second place CCP sharpshooter was fantastic for me. Had a great time, great match. Hope to see you in the next video for more 2-gun and IDPA match footage.